Don't be so I see don't be
I was 20 years old.
I was 18.
And I was 25.
I was 19 years old.
So I was 18.
I was 17.
They're 25 or 26.
18 when I first got my first tattoo.
The meaning of my tattoo is protection of my family, and the reason why I got it is like I'm taking on the responsibility of providing for my family.
It was my mom's name. I felt like it was the right thing to do because she was a single mom. You know, raising 5 kids wasn't easy. It was just my way to respect her and to remember her hard work.
I got these two. My family's Buddhist, and I pretty much got it for them. And this one, this is Ganesh. I just like what he stands for. He's like the god of new beginnings and the remover of obstacles.
The one on my arm, it means good luck and fortune. I got that before I graduated college. The one on my chest, all the way down to my thigh. That one is life is but a dream. I feel that life is but a dream. Everything's always good. Look at the glass half full kind of guy. And then my leg is from my thigh all the way down to my leg. It's phoenix, geishas, and the demon. That pretty much for me means rebirth.
The meaning behind it, the 3 lines, it's kind of cultural in the sense that it's like a superstitious belief that good luck and bad luck comes in 3s. And so I had a succession of 3 really bad things happen to me. And hence that's why my second one I broke it. So I guess you could say I could tolerate one stretch of bad luck rather than 3. In terms of the meanings of these, people often misidentify it as I Ching philosophy, or in a European sense they call it hexagrams. Because of that, I kind of want to cover them up sometimes. I kind of get sick of the interpretations of what's on my arms. What's weird about it, it wasn't my intent that these are I Ching symbols. I was just designing them myself.
Each of them represent a point in my life that I went through, and it just always keeps reminding me to keep going on no matter what problems I come across in my life.
All the guys in my family get the DS tattoo, and I just wanted to keep that tradition alive.
My dad, he was fine with it at first. He didn't really mind because then he's more of the relaxed parent. My mom, she wasn't happy about it because she still had the typical stereotype where it's game related or it leaves a bad impression when people sees it.
So they're cool with it. Plus my mom got a tattoo.
She's very against tattoos, but my first one being her name, it was just kind of like, how you gonna get mad at that, you know?
I hid it for like a year, and like I just wear sweaters or like try to avoid them. And then one of my cousins told him that I had a tattoo, and then like they saw it one day and just they didn't really care, I guess.
Got it. My father was really upset. He saw me walking down the street in Chinatown with it, and he said, "You got a tattoo? Don't you want a job? Don't you want to be a CEO?" And then I got more, and he never said it again.
When my mom found out about my tattoos, she was very upset and very dramatic about it.
Because they were totally fine with it. My mom was more in shock. My dad was there, he paid for it. My mom thought we were just messing with her and joking around that I was getting it.
All of a sudden she just looks at me, she's like, "Is that a tattoo?" And I was like, no, Sharpie, Sharpie, I'm just kidding. But I just took a shower, so it's like, I'm stupid for that answer.
I think tattoo's always gonna have that negative image. To me, I think tattoo is just a way of people how express themselves, and honestly it's a constant reminder of, you know, certain things in life where you'll always want to remember.
Tattoos today are just a form of expression, and I believe that regardless whether one gets totally sleeved up or what have you, that's the individual's choice. I think the older generation will still consider it negative, but I think the more Americanized or culturalized parents are, they're probably going to be more accepting to their children getting tattoos.
Me, tattoos to me is an art.
It's a lot more common now and more accepted than it was before.
Tattoos nowadays, it just depends on if it matters to you, just because it'll be on your body for the rest of your life.
I think it's a good way to keep traditions alive, such as my family, and I just think it, you know, even though like there's certain things like in the Bible that says like, you know, don't get tattoos, or it doesn't say that, but you know that's what it implies. I still believe, you know, it's fine. It's a form of expression. It is something secular and worldly, but I mean, it's just a form of expression. It's something that people are a fan of. It shows creativity and art, and it just expresses oneself. And yeah.
Just think of like a needle just ripping your skin and you're okay with it. It hurts, but at first I was really scared about it, but that's when you know you really want the tattoo, is that despite of the pain, you're willing to sit through it. And over time you start getting used to it because your body's more relaxed and you start to become comfortable with it. I like to talk to my artists and I keep my mind off of things, but if I'm laying there and I'm just like thinking about pain, that really hurts.
Kind of feels good, I would say, in a sense, once you get used to it.
For me, I actually like the pain. I think it's very soothing. For the first 15 minutes, it's a pretty bad pain, and then after that, it's just an annoying buzz. But then you're able to go sleep through it and all that, so it doesn't really pain. It's not really painful.
I think the worst part is like the waiting, and like you're really nervous, and like you're just thinking about the pain and stuff like that, and like they make you wait, you know, for however long, and then when you actually like start doing it, the pain is not that bad, but it really depends where you get it. Like right here, like it's really tender and like it hurts a lot, and then like this part, like your funny bone or something like that, like when they touch that, like it feels really weird. But I thought when I first got my tattoo, I thought it was gonna hurt like a lot, but it's just like an annoying pain, really. It's not that bad.
I would research the artist and beyond just their portfolio. Since we're online now, you could find out all these reviews on any particular artist, and you could find out their reputation.
I mean, an advice to you guys, what my artist did when he talked to me about my back piece was that it's a commitment. It's gonna be a really lengthy commitment. I started this art back in August. It's about to be a year right now, and I don't plan to finish it within another year. So it's a huge commitment. It's money. You know, you definitely want to be paying for that pretty penny for that nice artwork, you know, because it's permanent. It's going to be on you forever. So don't go cheap on it. Just do what it takes, and only until then that you're willing to pay the pretty penny, go through the pain, that's when you know you really want the tattoo.
Wait until you're old enough and know exactly what you want. At least let it have a meaning, so it'll be extra special for you and whoever you're getting the tattoo for. Is either your family or anyone like that. And I would say definitely get it from a reliable tattoo artist. Do your research before you go to an artist.
Just get something that means something to you. Don't get anything that someone else has. Try to be different, and don't really ask people what they think about a tattoo or what their meaning of the tattoo means. Everything should mean something to yourself.
Make sure you get something that you won't regret.
Is to make sure that you want that on your skin later on in life when you're probably 80 and have grandchildren and looking at it, and if you're able to explain to them why you got that.
Advice that I would give to people that are trying to get tattoos is really think about getting a tattoo before you get it, because it is something that's permanent and it's gonna stay on your body. And if you're like me, I got my last name, tradition, and also it was the first tattoo because you know, I don't think I'm ever gonna regret my last name. I mean, that's already stamped on me as a person forever, so might as well, you know, get that done. But I would advise people to go with another person sometimes if it's their first time too. Or if you're like me, watch The Little Rascals, watch something, keep your mind occupied, because yeah, my girlfriend didn't take it easy. She was biting on my t-shirt the whole time, so that is the advice I give you. And yeah.